around this time at the Esports World Cup, so it's a lot closer than it was before. Anyway, we're underway here in this matchup. Shuri, Tom, take us away.
Thank you, Gaskian. Absolute legend. Guys, we hope you've got your popcorn at the ready for this one, because Emre Yilmaz versus Levi de Weerd. This is a match, like we said, Tom, capable of being a semi-final, a final, in fact.
Yeah, I think Levy, it's his time to step up on the world stage in the World Cup, because we all know what he can do. And we've obviously spoke about it just before, Shuri. He won a few 1v1 cups. I was on the receiving end of a few in the online tournaments back in 21. He's won a 2v2 LAN. And he's obviously won his league, but on the world stage, in the E-Champions League, in the FC Pro, in the World Cup, or the Esports World Cup, he hasn't quite got over the line. So Levy, it's his chance to step up. And for Emre, not a world champion yet, but one of the most consistent players in the last 3 years, and probably one of the unlucky ones to not be a world champion. He'll be looking to turn that around as Levy nearly puts himself 1-0 up. Emre is kicking left to right in the white and blue. And Levy is in the black kit. Here we have Emre on an attack, Shuri.
And as we can see, Emre building up on the edge of the box here. We're going to go to our other game very quickly, though, here, as we've got Samu Gamer coming up with the first goal of the game. Of course, playing without a headset, like we touched on, but it doesn't look like it's affecting him early doors here. We were touching on Emre Yilmaz, of course, being one of the most decorated players in the last couple of years, but not at the absolute biggest tournament of them all. This being his opportunity to do that, of course. Levy spreading the ball out wide here, looking for a chance. Lucio building up on the edge of the box, but it's good defending from Emre Yilmaz.
Yeah, I mean, great start for Samu. I'd love to see how he treats this game, because Samu, at his first ever World Championship, he won't have a tougher game than that, as Emre's in to make it 1-0, pass it to Messi! And there we have it, Emre takes the lead in this one. A great start. That's the traditional signature speed boost. I see it from Emre so much. He always baits you in, hits you with a late speed boost there, and then the composure for what we call, Shuri, a sweaty goal.
The sweaty goal indeed, Thomas. And Emre Yilmaz going 1-0 up in this one. You saw his face as he scored that goal. It kind of looked like this look of sort of like relief, or I don't know what it was, but we know Emre Yilmaz, not a man to exactly show a whole lot of emotion, just kind of chilling out there. Look, a little breath inside, just saying, look, I'm in this round of 16 matchup. Of course, the stakes are so high between these two. And I think we know, guys, there's a mental aspect in this game. Two of the best Dutch FC players in the world, Tom. We know how well they know each other's games, which we know makes a big difference in the middle of the match.
Yeah, I mean, I think we found it hard, didn't we, when we were all competing at hashtag, how... Oh, Emre's in again here. He's hitting with a quick through ball offside. I'll go back to my original point of how hard we found it playing against each other. I remember playing Harry in Atlanta. I remember you matching Harry in the playoffs. It is a completely different game, isn't it? It kind of doesn't feel real. I don't think these three are as close friends in that regard. They're a lot more competitors. As we see Levy trying to equalize there, no luck. But yeah, I don't know if these three are as friendly with each other as we were, which might make it a bit easier for them, because I know we found it really difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you don't want to beat someone that you're extremely good friends with. These, I'm sure, all competing to be, no, I'm clearly the best one. I think in terms of Manu Bashore, Emre Yilmaz and Levi de Weerd, they've both got so many, the three of them have got so many amazing accolades, as we see Levy trying to build up, but Emre Yilmaz, of course, striking first blood in this round of 16 matchup here at the FC Pro World Championship. And looking to build up down the line here with Vinny Jr., looking to sneak his way past Levi de Weerd there, but some solid defending. As we see the first time through ball trying to be played there, but some good offside traps once again from Emre Yilmaz.
Yeah, and a lot of questions we get is about the offside trap. Why did the pros play it? Why did they spam it? Look at the mistakes they made. I know there was a mistake in the last game from Manu. It is all basically to get the ball back as quickly as possible. As we see Levy's in one-on-one with Harry Kane. It's a bit of a mess, but no goal that time. But with the offside traps, it's basically to put pressure on and win the ball back as quickly as you can. Because if you don't, you sit back on the edge of your box and you're a bit of a sitting duck just waiting to be picked off. So that is why you will see the pros constantly spamming it, especially from kickoff. You'll see that all the time as Emre building his attack here.
Lovely pro insight from you there, Tom, I have to say. As Emre Yilmaz looks to build on the edge of the box here. Gonna, of course, see, I'm sure, this recycled ball inside to the edge of the box.
Watch the offside trap as well. He's going to try it. He hasn't done it, and that's exactly why you have to do it.
Lovely, intricate passing there from Emre Yilmaz, Tom. I mean, that kind of attack, if that goes in there, you just think to yourself, what a goal.
Yeah, flow state, that's what I call it. That's my favourite word. You just know you're in exactly where you need to be. You're hyper-focused on what needs to be done. Them nice goals always will feel a bit special. Levy trying to create one himself, again, to no avail. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that, people. The offside traps, the constant stepping up is something we're really going to highlight in this game. As we see Emre looking to create with Lionel Messi. Goes for Trivela from there. You can't do things like that.
You can't be doing things like that. Not from that angle, Thomas. You'd be extremely surprised if that was to go in. Of course, sometimes in the middle of the pitch, these players are trying to catch the opponent off guard with these long shot Trivelas. Of course, when you time them green and you do get the power correct on them, you do have a good chance of scoring. As Levi de Weerd back up the other end here. A ball into Vitinha. A lovely first time through ball, and that is an outstanding low-driven finish.
I was about to say, is he going to go on a Messi-type dribble? He doesn't need to. Just plays the pass inside from Messi. The first time through ball that me, Shuri, or none of you at home even saw. And that is, wow.
It's just an absolutely fantastic piece of play. And you see the celebration back to the halfway line. I don't think he did it on purpose. But that can be a bit of a toxic way to celebrate, as we do know.
No, I think Levy's probably just speaking to his coach and put the controller down. Yeah, I think it's nothing to report home about. I mean, we have to keep an eye on. But that from Vitinha.
Keep an eye out.
That from Vitinha, the low driven into Eusebio as well.
I mean, that's Vitinha in real life kind of style there. That first time pass into Levi de Weerd, and I think he triggers that run there at the end there, Tom, to get Eusebio through on goal, and it's all even Stevens early doors in this round of 16 matchup between Emre Yilmaz and Levi de Weerd. Remember, guys, of course, this is single elimination here at the Esports World Cup. As soon as you lose a game here in the knockout bracket, there's no loser bracket for you. You're down, you're out, you're on the flight home, Tom.
Yeah, you don't want to be there. You don't want your key to be crushed as Harry Kane. Cantona! Oh, so nearly. Gets Levy ahead. I'll tell you what, people, we're in for a tight game here. These two know each other so well. We do have updates coming throughout the game as well to report on. We have Samu Gamer currently winning 1-0 against the home favourite Abu Makka. We'll keep you updated as goals go in. You join us in the last 16 of the FC Pro World Championship, people. We're about to find out who's going to go into the last 8, the quarterfinals. As Mbappe's in, goes for the near post, but you're not getting past Vicario like that. Oh, he's a pen. Oh, sorry.
Bro's been baited.
Oh, the ref put his arm out.
As we see there, Emre Yilmaz anticipating the keeper movement from Levy there, trying to go for that near post angle, but Levy, of course, stays firm at the near post there, and we've touched on many a time. These players know each other's games so well, and often in that kind of situation, it does lead to lower scoring matches. Speaking of low scoring, I didn't think it was going to be there. I thought we were going to see a Levi de Weerd goal. And you can imagine the next goal in this game is going to be almighty important because, again, it's going to feel like a more low-scoring match, in my opinion. But then again, how many times have I been wrong here on the commentary when I'm trying to predict things here, Tom?
Yeah, predicting is one thing that's not our strong point.
No.
So what have we got as not your strong point? Winning #Sundays.
Ah, fantastic. We've had to... How have we ended up mentioning that here?
Predictions. Tell you... Oh, he's in here. Well, great pass from Vinny. Into Mbappe. I mean, Marquinhos showing his anticipate plus there with a standing tackle from Levy. We saw the indicator come up. I mean, every player has got so many play styles now. These players are exactly who they want to use. They've made these squads dependent on every play style they enjoy using, haven't they?
Absolutely. You can't even count them on 2 hands, Tom, the amount of play styles these players have in-game. Of course, Levi de Weerd, we're touching on budget, using that almighty Harry Kane item up top. I believe the team of the season version, taking up none of your budget, Tom. I just want to touch on the budget once again. Of course, 15 million coins to spend. As I want to touch on the budget, but we have Abu Makka. Was that Abu Makka getting a goal back there?
It was 2-1.
Indeed, it flashed so quickly as we see the fans absolutely buzzing with that one. Samu Gamer did manage to double the lead previously, though, so it will be 2-1. And the crowd here in Saudi getting behind Abu Maka massively, but Samu Gamer, without the headset on, he doesn't look too bothered. I want to get back to touching on the budget though, Tom. Of course, so important for these players to pick the right players for themselves, spend low in some positions in order to spend a lot maybe in the attacking positions.
Yeah, I think it might be harder at the start of the game when you don't have as many players that you like. At the back end here, there is so many items in the game now that you can really make your squad completely dependent on your play style. If you need incisive pass, if you need ping pass, if you need speed boost, finesse shot, whatever you can do, you've got 15 million coins to play with. Now, my mantra is I'd always spend on my attack more than my defense. I think having a good attack really makes me flow. What about you?
I would say the exact same, and I think centre-backs, defenders, particularly, just tend to be slightly cheaper, maybe other than some of your Van Dijk items, of course. The best centre-back in the world, has to be said. You've got a lot of sort of cheaper players in that position. Now, in last attack territory we go. Emre Yilmaz trying to build up here. Mbappe, potentially a couple skill moves. A nice simple piece of play. Messi twisting and turning on the edge. Levy standing firm on the edge of the box here, and that will close out the first half. 1-1 between the two Dutchmen.
Even Stevens, we call it, Shoz. Even Stevens. I mean, I'm not surprised. The pair of them, as we say, I think I got a stat earlier, they've played each other over 50 times. I think I heard Levy say in an interview.
Wow.
Not surprised. I think that's why they're all so good. They all sharpen each other's tools. When you're that good, you're all learning from each other. You're all in the office together in the HQ, whether they're at Team Hullet or Team Liquid's facility. They're all picking up the tiny, intricate details. They're never too far behind the meta. As we jump into this game, Abu Maka against Samu Gamer. Nearly a penalty for Samu Gamer. Rebound to Ronaldinho, and he's gone 3-1 up here.
And the crowd here in Saudi Arabia, they're going to be absolutely gutted with that one. That is a hard one to take for Abu Maka indeed. As we jump back to our featured matchup here on the B stream, we hope you guys are enjoying the action as we're getting towards the end of the day here, seeing the last couple players secure their place into the quarterfinals of this tournament. A lovely ball inside from Levi de Weerd, but not enough on that low-driven finish there, Tom.
No, but he's going to have a quick corner here, and it's going to be the man we see every single time.
It's going to team up for the name there, Mohamed Asmili.
I'm not sure his name.
Oh, absolutely love it.
As Levy's looking to recycle, though, the question is, sure he does Levy put the bins out? We'll soon find out. Ball into Kane. Step overs everywhere. It's beautiful. Oh, it's not gone in.
What's going on?
Is it going in?
Can tell. There's a mess in the back.
It's not going in.
I don't think it. Do you think it went in? I don't think it did.
I don't think it did. And now Emre's looking to punish him on the right. Lauren James, we've seen her run down the wing plenty of times this summer. Looking to recycle. Unfortunately, Emre can't do it either. It's just back and forth. That's the way the game's played.
How can that be so entertaining? It doesn't even have to go in the back of the net. And I'm on the edge of my seat with my popcorn. Of course, 51 minutes into this one. There's so much time for some crazy drama to unfold. Both players feel like they're attacking slightly faster now. Maybe we can just see a relaxed period of the game here, Tom, because that was a mental start to the second half.
Yeah, it seems like sometimes they catch each other's momentum. It's like, you'll counter-attack, I'll counter-attack. Okay, now we're playing the slow build-up game. Someone's got to upset it. Maybe Emre will here as Vitinha goes for a near post. Unbelievable key move from Levy, but keep an eye on the corner. No luck.
As soon as the header's contested, Tom, we know Mamardashvili on the defensive end will come up clutch. A counter-attacking opportunity here for Levy. Tries that ball into Messi, succeeds with it. However, Emre's players do get back. And Tom, like you just mentioned there, it's like they're matching each other's styles. It does feel like a more frantic part of this game. Keep an eye on that Lucio run at the top. However, Levy with a very good offside trap. Emre almost finds the ball in behind in the end, though. Lauren James into Messi. Trying to twist and turn on the edge of the box. Kylian Mbappe. But it's great defending from Levy once again, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, as we said, they are kind of matching each other's flow. One counter-attacks, the other counter-attacks. One keeps the ball, the other keeps the ball. And I guess that's what happens. I've noticed that happens sometimes in my game. I can't really put my finger on why, but you kind of both go to slow down and then you both go to speed up. Someone's going to have to break that chain and that cycle of play very soon. And these two, although it is 1-1, it could easily be 3-3 here.
It could, but what an entertaining 1-1 match we have had here so far. It doesn't always need goals to be a fantastic game of FC. Approaching the 60th minute now. And it's interesting to see who is going to break the deadlock once again in this one. Both players having very good chances, playing some great stuff here. It's all about who can clutch up next. Lucio, with that intercept plus play style, coming up clutch there in defence. Both players just look so locked in here, Tom.
Emre's won it again. Won't be long until we see some changes. They're kind of just sparring, but Emre's found the advantage. Does he need to pass it? He does in the end. He nearly messed up the chance, but he managed to get the second bite at the cherry. Plays it across to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius has been the real game changer for Emre and puts him 2-1 up in the 61st minute.
And we've spoken so many times, Tom, at this tournament of players maybe overplaying a situation. As we see here, a lovely ball inside. Maybe Levy will be a bit disappointed if Vitinha didn't get there, but the extra pass, after a bit of a strange extra pass previously, into Vinny Jr. there, clutches up. And Emre Yilmaz, of course, we don't see a crazy load of emotion. Levy taking that one on the chin there. I mean, both players playing some excellent stuff. But goals in these kind of games, Tom, they feel like they hold a lot more weight. We've seen a lot of scores, 7-6, 8-7 kind of scorelines where you think, oh yes, another goal's just gone in, it's whatever. 3 goals in 60 minutes between these two players. We know how well they know each other's games. It feels like it's got a lot more weight to it.
Yeah, every goal is a blow. And if Emre gets one here, Levy's got a long way to come back. Let's see. He's looking for the typical recycle opportunity that isn't available that time. But as you're saying, these goals hold weight. We normally see low-scoring affairs. Cast your mind back to when I played Harry all them years ago. It was a 2-2 draw after extra time. I'm sure when these two have played before, we've had similar scorelines. When teammates play, it's normally low-scoring, but Levy might have something to say about that here as Alphonso Davies comes through. It's a great recycle! And it's a great goal, honestly. The gameplay we're seeing here has gone up a notch. Levi de Weerd with Hansen in the end. She just applied the finishing touch because there was some great play before that.
I tell you what, the recycle play there, we said, does Levy take the bins out? I tell you what, he absolutely does. He might have taken a second one out for the bin there. Absolutely excellent work. Just to go back through that goal there, guys, of course. Baits out a bit of keeper movement there. And the pass inside is just excellent work. He's in no man's land in the end, Emre Yilmaz, to try and mark that pass into Hansen, and it's just a simple, low-driven finish. 2-2 in this one. Of course, Levy, you see the emotion coming out of him there. And Tom, I do not know how to call this game.
People are saying Levy wants to party with Hansen. You know that TikTok reference or not?
Yeah, I think I do.
You do? You do.
Thanks to you, because I know you're an absolute TikTok man.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that many a times. Levy's joining the Hansen party. A nice finish there. I mean, she's being used quite a lot this weekend, understandably so. One of the great right wingers and one of the great attackers since she's come into FC. Delivering again on the main stage. Now, this game is very evenly poised. Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win and what Dutchman and what Team Liquid Dutchman is going to make it into the quarterfinals of the FC Pro World Championship. Please tell us, come and get involved. Speak to us as we go along here as Levy with Harry Kane. Eusebio, it falls back to him. Harry Kane's on side there, low driven, and he's turned it around.
And a really fortunate bounce back there, but Levy makes the most of it. It's absolutely fantastic attacking from Levy at the moment. And of course, it's that man, Harry Kane, once again, the MVP we keep speaking about here at the FC Pro World Championships. It's a lovely bit of recycle play after getting the bounce back. And Levy, 3-2 up here. And speaking of 3-2, it's currently 3-2 in this one, but it's not for long as Samu Gamer finds the ball through into Eusebio. And he will be 2 goals to the good in that one. The crowd can't believe it. Abu Maka potentially crashing out here in Saudi. Tom, it's all just unfolding, isn't it, my friend?
Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me. We thought Emre was in cruise control here, and within 5 minutes, Levy has made it 3-2. And Emre is going to need something huge here to come back. We see Samu Gamer beating Abu Maka 4-2 in one of the biggest surprises of the day as well. Abu Maka is someone who's been really fancied on home soil, been playing at the top level. I remember he was #1 in the rankings at one point this year. Samu Gamer says, I don't care. I'll come to you on your home turf and I'll show you how to play.
And we see some crazy emotions between players, Tom, here, as I'll interrupt myself. Davies down the line into Harry Kane, but it's good defending from Emre Yilmaz, Tom. We see crazy emotions from players. I think these two Dutchmen, two of the most chilled out, sort of coldest players, if you like. As Emre Yilmaz back up the other end, that is an outrageous goal. Do not see past the way Emre Yilmaz has just purposely green timed that finish.
I mean, we talk about ice cold and ice cold finishes. That is simply ridiculous. Edge of the box, low driven, first time, timed green.
We will see you later. Let's touch on there, Tom, as well. The precision shooting there is ridiculous.
Honestly.
The accuracy of this goal. Let's just take a look here again, guys. Once again, a couple shot cancels from Mbappe. The green time finish from Vinny Jr. there into the far corner. And these two, they just keep having a bite of the cherry each. Hey, he's like, hey, I want that cherry. Give me another bite.
We need some thumb cam. Honestly, I need to see what Emre's thumbs are doing on that controller, because how has he aimed that, greened that? I don't really see that type of finish. First time shooting is not that great in FC 25. There's been previous games that it's been really good. Not many people shoot first time.
Absolutely not. And you were speaking, Tom, before the game about pulling your thumb due to not playing. I think Emre's been stretching his thumbs. What do you think? Just stretching them out.
That is 2 shockers in 30 seconds. One more and you're off.
As we go back to the game over on the A-stream, Samu Gamer with the through ball, the low-driven finish, and that man does not need a headset on. He can hear the despair of the crowd. And Abu Maka needs a crazy comeback in that one in order to find his way into the top 8 here. Levy with the through ball round the keeper. That is an unbelievable heel to ball roll. Tom, talk me through that one.
Levi de Weerd, stop it. That is composure. Wow, in one-on-one, he recognises the keeper's come too far out. He's not going to be able to get his shot off. There's no space for a low driven. He's hitting with a heel to ball roll. Said, sit down, mate. I'm going to tuck it round you.
That's composure on toast. I don't need no butter.
Right, that is 3, Shuri. And
3
honestly,
strikes and you're out.
You're going to get us kicked off here soon. You carry on, all right?
Unbelievable work, though, from Levi de Weerd. And Emre kicking himself there, but Levy's attacking. These last couple goals has been unbelievable. His second goal was outrageous. And the 4th goal right there, both players look so locked in. Emre, you can tell, though, he's got the mentality. He doesn't let it affect him. I mean, I say he doesn't let it affect him, of course. He was 3-2 down, went up and scored one of the craziest green time, first-time finishes we've seen in a while. Tom, this is going to be a grandstand finish here.
Talk about composure. The pair of them. The last 2 goals have been the highest quality we've seen in a while. The first time low driven from Emre. As we jump in here to Samu Gamer, Abu Maka, talking about quality of goals. We're not going to get one from Abu Maka just yet, and he needs a miracle here. I mean, I can only imagine what will happen if he can get 3 goals in 13 minutes. Samu Gamer is looking to crush his key and crush Saudi Arabian dreams by defeating the home favourite.
Crush hearts, crush dreams. It's all just being crushed live and direct right in front of us, unless Abu Maka can clutch up. Of course, an absolutely unbelievable player. Had a great tournament run so far, but struggling to get in behind there. As we jump back to our featured matchup here between Emre Yilmaz and Levi de Weerd. 78th minute, approaching the 80th, of course. Emre Yilmaz, a man known for being extremely clutch, got a lot of tournament wins under his belt.
Sign of desperation there, little Trivella that was not really on and the touch wasn't really made. Is Emre starting to realise he's 10 minutes away from being dumped out of the FC Pro World Championship? This starts to play on your mind, you start to think about it, you start to become desperate, and now Levy looking to seek full control over this game, keep the ball well, pick him off. He's going to aim for a counter-attack soon. Great passing out, by the way. Can we get a look at this?
This has been lovely. This is how, I mean, Tom, that's game management 101. And we speak of game management 101. We're going to see a skill move potentially here from Emre Yilmaz. Looks for that speed boost that you touched on before. Tom tries to bait it out, goes back and forth, and then says, see you later. But Levi de Weerd says, hey, you're not going anywhere, my friend. You're staying right with me.
Something tells me he's read that book before, Shuri. These two. I mean, you can play each other as much as you want. You cannot replicate being in the 85th minute of a World Cup with everything on the line. No matter how much they've practiced, they have simply never been in this situation before. It's now who's got the composure. These are two of the most composed players we've seen in FC. Let's see what's going to prevail.
Are we going to see a Grand Slam finish here from Emre Yilmaz, or will Levi de Weerd clutch up and book his place into the quarterfinals here at the FC Pro World Championship?
He can't
All
keep
the
the ball
marbles
this
on the
long.
line.
Sure, he cannot keep the ball this long. It's going to have to go forward. Emre is squeezing him. He's squeezing him, and Levy's found a way out with Vitinha. And now he might be 2-on-1. Is Levy about to dump Emre Yilmaz out of the World Cup? Yes. Oh, he's not yet.
It's a crazy save from Vicario. Levy's going to win a corner, decides not to whip this one in, as we've been seeing all tournament long. Levy, is he going for glory, or is he going to be composed and relax? Almost the 90th minute here, he's got another corner, and you would imagine he's got the chance now just to hold this ball. Decides to pass it, I can't believe it.
Oh, he's offside.
I cannot believe Levy's done that.
He's offside.
That is so surprising.
That is uncharacteristic. That is what the pressure does to you sometimes. He's made an error, and Emre now has 2 minutes to find a goal and keep his World Championship dream alive as he goes out to the left. Romelu Lukaku on the overlap. Emre, it's going to have to be something special from here because Levy's got every single defender back. He's recycling. He's going left to right. It's into Elise. Goes with finesse. Oh, it goes out for a corner. Keep your eyes on.
It's unbelievable from Emre Yilmaz. The green tide you thought would have gone in there, Mama Dashvili. He does green tide the header, but it's just not enough. The defender is there in the way. One last chance, but the defending is too good from Levi de Weerd, and he will book his place into the quarterfinals. And you can see the emotion coming out from Levy there. Unbelievable stuff. Of course, both players know each other extremely well. And what a result, Tom. My heart is racing like I've just read.